On August 20th, 1989, two brothers dialed 911 from a payphone in Beverly Hills. They reported discovering their parents unresponsive in the family den. The responding officers documented a scene that contradicted all statistical norms for the neighborhood. Jose and Kitty Menendez were no longer responsive. Forensic analysts later counted over 15 shotgun impacts between both individuals. The pattern suggested emotion, not calculation. Lyle Menendez was 21. Eric was 18. Both were sons of a Cuban immigrant who had engineered himself from dishwasher to entertainment executive, pulling in approximately $14 million annually. The family occupied a $6 million estate on Elm Drive and addressed its statistically experienced near-zero violent crime. The brothers presented as grieving sons. They cooperated fully with detectives during initial interviews. But the evidence told a different story. Jose and Kitty had been removed from the equation with extreme prejudice. The force applied exceeded any rational threshold. Investigators began logging inconsistencies within 72 hours. The brothers purchased 3 Rolex watches 6 days after the incident. They acquired a Porsche Carrera. Eric hired a full-time tennis coach at $60,000 per year. The spending pattern deviated from expected bereavement behavior. Financial records showed they liquidated over $700,000 in the first 3 months. They were burning through the inheritance at a rate that suggested zero concern about suspicion. Then the psychological factor emerged. Eric began weekly sessions with Dr. Jerome Aziel, a Beverly Hills psychologist. During a session in October, Eric experienced a decompensation event. He confessed to the parental removal incident. Aziel documented the admission. He also activated a recording device. The audio contained both brothers describing the planning phase, the weapon acquisition, the execution sequence. Aziel's girlfriend, with whom he had a deteriorating relationship, later contacted authorities. She revealed the existence of the tapes. The brothers were apprehended in March 1990. 7 months had elapsed since the initial incident. The trial introduced a defense theory that fractured the national perception. The brothers claimed they had experienced systematic abuse from their father, both physical and sexual, spanning over a decade. They stated their mother was aware and complicit. The defense argued the neutralizations were a preemptive response to an imminent threat, not a financial motive. Prosecution presented the spending spree, the elaborate cover story, the calculated weapon disposal in a canyon 70 miles from the scene. A first trial in 1993 resulted in hung juries for both brothers. The second trial in 1995, with revised evidentiary rules that limited abuse testimony, produced guilty verdicts. Both received life sentences without parole eligibility. They are currently incarcerated in separate California facilities. But the case remains unresolved in the court of analysis. If the abuse allegations were factual, does that recalibrate the moral equation? Or does the 6-month spending pattern and the premeditated logistics confirm financial motive? The brothers maintain their narrative. The evidence supports multiple conclusions. The Menendez case is a logic puzzle where every answer generates another question.